Well, hello. My name's Alex. I'm a failed actor, a failed professional wrestler, and a moderately successful YouTuber. I have a day off today. I just dropped off my girlfriend, and I figured, why not use this expensive camera I bought? I mean, TikTok might be getting banned, so that's kind of a shame. I just had a video, a really dumb video, have over 400,000 views. A couple years ago, I had one get over 1 million views, which was crazy. But I figured I'd do maybe a vlog-style stuff. I just bought this little rig right here. I'll put a picture of it up, where I can set it up as like a car mount and a whole bunch of other things. So I might as well just take you in a day in the life of a failed independent wrestler. So I'm about to work out. Today's one of my back days. Before I work out, I like to have a little Rice Krispie treat bar here, 250 calories. I used to follow the Physiques of Greatness, Chris Jones, Pump Chasers-esque workout style, where it was very high volume, low amount of rest. And I don't think it was working for me, so then through TikTok I discovered a Joel, TNF, which is low volume, longer rest periods, and I think it's been really working for me. It's hard to see like direct physique changes, but I do feel I'm a lot bigger and stronger. It's just longer rest periods is very awkward in the gym, especially if you're sitting on a piece of equipment that maybe someone else wants to use, but they're not coming up to you and asking, hey, can I use this? But you're just kind of sitting there and you feel kind of like an asshole. Good. No. Being sober and all that, I really want to give everything a better college try than what I have given. I found this nice little I Am Sober app here that keeps track of everything. It's not going to focus. That's all right. As of today, I am 1 month, 10 days, 9 hours, 58 minutes, 53 seconds sober. I haven't seen any crazy physique changes so far. Probably because I've replaced alcohol calories with more food calories, so it wasn't that big of a shock or a jolt to my system. So I've been maintaining around 195, 196 pounds. So I'm hoping, and I have a show a week from today, I really got to cut that. I really got to lock in. The lowest I've ever been is probably 179 point something, and right now 196, so I have a little extra blubber down there. But I'm also wondering how much is it, a little more size than usual. I don't know. It's kind of a maintaining right thing. I'm just slowly restricting back calories. I'm a sucker for Sheetz cold brew coffee. I'm also working on cutting caffeine. The pre-workout I have right now, if I can find it in this mess of a car I have. Also, creatine every day. Very important. There we go. I found this stimulant-free pre-workout Gorilla Mode Nitric, and I'm not really feeling anything in the gym, which kind of sucks, but pumps are good, but like I need that stimulus. So, and I switched to caffeine-free diet Pepsi and Coke, so I have literally nothing left besides that coffee. Maybe because it's so cold out, but I'm also still having to pee every 10 seconds. It's not every 10 seconds, but every 30 minutes. It's driving me nuts. I thought it was the alcohol. I thought that was a problem. Nope. I thought maybe it was the caffeine. I'll cut out all the diet soda and just do caffeine-free diet soda. Nope. So, I don't know what my problem is. Went in for testing years ago, one of those painful tests that I don't want to talk about, and they were able to determine, nope, nothing's wrong. You're fine. Just drink less water. And I feel as if I can not drink any water for 24 hours and still have to pee every half hour. I don't know what's wrong, but we'll figure it out. But enough about that. This is day in the life, so I'm going to finish eating this. I'll make my pre-workout drink and see what we got. Taste isn't bad. It's okay. I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't drink it for leisure, obviously. I mean, why would you? Kind of a dumb thing to say. But it's crazy. Yeah, I'll drink this. I'll get to the gym. I'll go to the restroom. I'll do 1 to 2 exercises and get that feeling where, well, gotta go again. And it comes to that point where it's like, oh, just hold it. But when I'm working out, the mind-to-muscle connection is one of the most important things. And I'm doing back today. And I have a minor case of scoliosis. And the lats and rhomboids and everything in the back there, they're not the muscles that you can see in the mirror while you're working. When I'm doing triceps, chest, biceps, I can look in the mirror and watch myself go and be like, okay, good. With the back, you have to focus, especially since you're using your arms to train your back, right? You got to think of your arms as hooks and just as a tool to contract the back. But for me, especially with scoliosis, having to pee all the time, if my body is so focused and trying to get me unfocused, if that makes any sense, where I'll be doing an exercise and in my mind I'm like, oh, you have to pee, and if I'm thinking about that, I'm not thinking about the contraction that my muscle is making. So I play it safe, and I'll just go to the restroom just to get that thought out of my brain, because if I'm focused on peeing, I'm not focused on the contraction I'm trying to make with my lats and back. It sucks. It's a minor thing to complain about, but I wish it wasn't the case. So I just play it safe. I go to the bathroom just to get that thought out of my mind, especially with my back. And I can't look in the mirror and focus. I really have to think about and visualize my back making that contraction and play around with the movements to get it going. All right, I just made it to the gym, and it is packed. The parking lot is packed, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film in here or even want to, because you kind of look like a tool setting up your tripod. And it's Planet Fitness, you know what I mean? There's one right by my house and right by my work, so it's just convenient. I'm thinking about getting a secondary gym membership, because Planet Fitness on Saturdays and Sundays closes at 7 p.m., and sometimes I have to work the weekend at my real-life job, and I don't get out of there until 5 sometimes, and it's just a close call. I'd rather not rush. But I don't know, so we're going to see. One working set in, and I already have to piss. One working set. One set. One exercise. One goddamn exercise, and I already have to piss. Like, does anyone else have to deal with this? Silly thing to complain about, but still. Here I was playing around with camera settings, and the worst time to do it, because everything was out of focus for these next few clips here, but I was doing some single arm lat row here. I really have to focus here because my scoliosis is crazy. I am losing my goddamn mind today. So I left the gym and I get to the parking lot. So I get done from the gym, I go to the parking lot, and I have my camera bag. I start recording. I'm like, oh, wait a second, I don't have the mics plugged in. And I couldn't find the little black cord that connects the microphone transmitter to the camera. And I'm looking all over my goddamn bag. I got to drive to Chipotle to pick up my order. I can't find it. I'm losing my goddamn mind. And finally, I pull out a different cord that I use to connect to my iPhone, which also has a separate cord, because the one I had from years ago just doesn't work anymore. So I got this little bugger so I can plug it into my phone to the microphone. Problem is, when I do that, it thinks it's a headphone, so I can't hear any audio while I'm using it. Anyway, that's not beside the point. I look on the camera here, and I left it plugged in. Just as many minor inconveniences as I could have. Also at the gym, I realized I still had the memory card. When Josh and I do the target audience, we started using my camera for me, his camera for him, so we have two close angles of us. I left the memory card in, and there's some uncuts on there. And I'm like, oh God, I hope I don't accidentally delete these. I didn't. I put the memory card back in the camera bag, so it should be okay there. But Jesus, what a conundrum. But it's food time. I had a free thing for chips. They just gave me a free thing of chips, so screw it, I'm going to use it. Isn't usually part of the plan, but my weight's been stagnant for the past like 3 weeks, so I'm not really worried about it. So I got steak bowl, white rice, extra fajitas, pinto beans, light cheese, and tomato salsa. I've realized my fiber has been really low lately. I take a fiber supplement every day, also with a multivitamin as well. I also bought a fiber supplement, I think it's Metamucil. I'll just put it in my shaker cup with water, just like any little extra bit of fiber I can. I feel like that's the biggest thing lacking. And this Chipotle looks terrible. I've heard that they use, for the online orders, use the subpar materials, but I don't know. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to drive to the wrestling gym for Mega Championship Wrestling. I live pretty close by. I have a match in a week, and since I sprained my wrist in the beginning of December, I have not done much high-intensity cardio. And when I filmed that little promo I did for the show, I was actually did actual training. I just didn't go up there and film. I was blown up, and I also wore sweatpants. My legs felt really restricted. I couldn't even do a springboard, so I'm going to go up there today. I don't want to. It's raining. It's cold, but I was listening to, watching a TikTok from Michael from Higher Up Wellness, and he says when you do things you don't want to do, there's a part in your brain that, like, contracts and, like, gets bigger, and apparently that's good. I follow him on TikTok as well, on Instagram. He's very knowledgeable. And he's in better shape than me, and he's 2 years younger. That pisses me off, so I got years of catching up to do. Probably years of drinking alcohol all the time, probably inhibited me all the time. But I've been sober for a month and 10 days, and where are the benefits, bro? I know I just ate some chips, but come on. All right, so I'll show you when we get to the wrestling gym. There we are. Home, sweet home. Let's get to work. I will tell you what, I am blown up. Not so out of shape, I feel so stiff and old. I'm not even 30 yet. Hair's already going. I'm gonna see if I can find the crash pads, and I'm gonna try some things. I don't know, we'll see what happens. All right, I found them. They're usually up above there, above that Mega Wrestling sign, but since Mega updated their turmoil stuff, looks really good. The mats were underneath the ring, so I'm going to see if I can still do some dumb stuff. I really want to work on getting my springboard. I'm pissed that I can't do it right now. I know I can, I just haven't done it in so long, so the fear is like, so let's have some fun. See, I knew I can do it. It's just, that was just fine. I don't know what I'm scared for, so I'm gonna set up the camera angle again and do some more, I don't know, some crazy. Oh my God, look at this lighting. That's really good. I'm gonna try some dumb stuff. Let's have some fun.
Well, that's enough fun for one day. I think there's an auto shop next door. Yeah, I did some things I never did before with the springboard from the bottom to the middle to the line salt. That was all neat. I got the springboard back. I was able to do the El Tigre. Still afraid to do it without the mat there, but I did it, so yay me. So now I think it's time for some fun stuff. I think I might do another time lapse, mess with the time lapse settings, and just blow myself up until I can't go anymore. It's, how long have I been here? Just wasting battery. Wasting battery. Oh, it's right behind me. I was about to say, I bought this bright white Star Trek phone case, by the way, for the sole purpose that it's easy to find, and it's awesome. It doesn't help, but it's out of my line of sight. Directly behind me. Alright, so it is, when is it? It is January 18th, 3:06 p.m. I said this is a day in the life, but it might be a full, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But right now I'm about to do some unfun cardio. So I'm gonna set up a time lapse and just go until I can't go anymore. Okay, that's all I got for today. I am exhausted. I'm disappointed in myself because I just need a coach to push me forward. I need to get back to regular training. I just work at 6 a.m. and training starts at like 7:30, and they run late. I want to be in bed by 8 o'clock to get 8 hours of sleep. But I'm able to come up here by myself and just do the best that I can. I did some things I wasn't expecting to do today, like the lion salt and all that, and the twisty jumpy stuff. So overall not bad. Wish it was better, but had to play around my time lapse, finally figure that out. So I'm gonna head back home, take a shower, get something to eat. I'm gonna have a Core Power milkshake in my car. I don't need to film that, do I? I'll make sure, thanks to Mega once again for having me, or letting me come here. I'll link all the stuff below. Saturday, January 25th, I believe. I'm wrestling Bryson Teller, Christian Napier, 3-way for the Mega Championship. Never got my rematch, so this is my one chance to get it back. Be three-time Mega Champion one day. All right, thanks. I don't know what Fairlife did when they invented these Core Powers. With 42 grams of protein, they are a lifesaver if you don't want to just eat meat all day. I'm all about the milk. Good stuff. All right, I'm all showered. I got my weird black sweater. I can't really see it, but it's got these lines on it that make it look pretty neat. I got it at a thrift store. Pretty neat. So I just put in a load of laundry. I got my chicken thighs and broccoli with a little bit of soy sauce. I got my diet caffeine-free Pepsi that exploded in my garage, but it's thawed out now. And I got another Core Power. And I got 2 of these Chobani 20 grams of protein per cup yogurt. So I am all set. In terms of whole day in the life, this is about it. I'm going to edit this video and hopefully get it up today. I guess I'll quickly talk about why I keep saying I'm a failed independent professional wrestler. When I started pro wrestling in 2013, started training, going on 12 years, good lord. 12 years in August. I wanted to be a guy that was working every weekend, and me and Josh used to be like, oh, we don't want to be those guys who only work once a month, and that's it. And that's exactly who I am right now. In fact, there's a show in Cleveland today, and I'm not booked there. That's fine. I could have gone there and hung out, but I don't know, I feel kind of weird. Like, hey, how's it going? But, oh well. But that's why I keep saying I'm a failed indie wrestler. I mean, I've done some cool things, wrestled some cool people, been in the ring with some cool people, met some cool people. But because of me leaving wrestling in 2018, not coming back till 2023, during the youngest year, like from like 24 to 28, 23, yeah, 23 to 28, my prime athletic years. But I needed to get away. I was burnt out. I was not in a good headspace. But now I'm just doing it for fun. And now I got this cool camera, and I can just document things I want, and have a YouTube channel where Josh and I watch Star Trek, and it's great. So if you watched this, thanks, and if you didn't, I don't know what to say. I'm not talking to you. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to eat this, edit this video, maybe play some Red Dead, maybe watch a movie, and yeah. See you later.